Hello there, and welcome to another voyage on NIMASA this week, the captivating maritime TV show where we bring you up to speed on prime news, highlights, and stories about the world of maritime. It's the month of October, and we are navigating the final stretch of this year. I think it's time to start taking stock and to work extra smart to tick some more boxes before the year finally comes to an end. I remain your regular anchor on the program, Moyioluwa Olutayo. Stay with us.
Introducing the new face of the Nigerian Maritime Administration and Safety Agency, NIMASA. We are charting the direction for a maritime and regulating the industry for a better, bigger, and more economically stable Nigeria. Evolved to serve you better. We are NIMASA. New face, rejuvenated service. NIMASA. Changing the tides in your favor.
The program is NIMASA this week, and if you're just joining us, you're welcome. We kickstart today's episode from the presidency. The Secretary General of the International Maritime Organization, IMO, Arsenio Dominguez, made an official visit to Nigeria for a 3-day working visit, and he was received by the President, His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, and the Honorable Minister for Marine and Blue Economy, His Excellency Adegboyega Oyetola, CON, together with other heads of maritime agencies. During the visit, Arsenio Dominguez and Director General of NIMASA, Dr. Dayo Mobriola, with his team, went on tour of NIMASA facilities in Lagos. Stay with us on the program. I'm sure you don't want to miss the report.
The Nigerian maritime sector witnessed a landmark moment recently with the official visit to Nigeria of the Secretary General of the International Maritime Organization, Mr. Arsenio Dominguez, who is the second IMO head to visit Nigeria in recent times after his predecessor, Mr. Kitak Lim, in November 2022. The 3-day visit underscored the IMO's recognition of Nigeria's strategic role in regional and global maritime affairs and afforded Mr. Dominguez the opportunity to assess Nigeria's strides in developing the sector through security and promotion of the blue economy. Following a warm reception by the Honorable Minister of Marine and Blue Economy, His Excellency Adegboyega Oyetola, CON, the Director General of the Nigerian Maritime Administration and Safety Agency, Dr. Dayo Mobriola, as well as other chief executives within the maritime industry, Mr. Dominguez visited President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in Lagos. President Tinubu expressed Nigeria's appreciation for the IMO's continued support in maritime capacity building and regulatory alignment, while on his part, the Secretary General, Dominguez, lauded Nigeria's leadership in the West and Central African maritime domain and emphasized the importance of multilateral collaboration.
I can only congratulate you with everything that you're doing because you are exploiting your potentials. I think you still have a lot more there that you can actually tap in. Thank you for the information. Keep sharing that with us when it comes to the implementation of the maritime single window, development of the port, the green transition, the training of the seafarers, and in particular in security, the more you share with us your strategy in the areas where you need additional assistance, the better that we can actually focus our technical cooperations and capacity building and attract donors.
During the visit, Mr. Dominguez also held bilateral meetings with key government officials, including the Minister of Marine and Blue Economy, the Director General of Nigerian Maritime Administration and Safety Agency, before touring critical maritime infrastructure, including the NIMASA C4I Center, as well as the Deep Blue project assets in Lagos.
Maritime Academy Oron is an institution that has the capacity to train seafarers for the entire world. We talk about 200. We can do more than several 200s. But what is important is for us to be able to place these seafarers on international vessels. They need a practical experience. The capacity within the country may not give them sufficient exposure. So we need your assistance in ensuring that these seafarers, once they've attained the necessary academic qualification, they have the opportunity to be able to be put on international vessels to have the kind of practical experience. So we can supply the entire world with seafarers that with the kind of shortage that we're talking about, Nigeria alone can provide the gap. When you're looking for gaps, we can supply the necessary seafarers for the entire maritime industry in the world.
Your Excellencies, this visit is more than ceremonial. It is a partnership in motion. It affirms Nigeria's central role in the global maritime community, and we expect that this will open new doors for cooperation with IMO in safety, security, sustainability, and of course, capacity development.
On the area of environmental protection and sustainability, in line with IMO 2023 greenhouse gas strategy, NIMASA is actively engaged in efforts to achieve the goal of net zero GHG emissions from shipping by and around 2050. We are a proud member of the IMO Green Voyage 2050 program, and through which we are developing a comprehensive national action plan to reduce GHG emission from our maritime sector. This plan would outline a clear roadmap for our transition to greener shipping, emphasizing our commitment to a just and equitable transition that considers the unique challenges faced by developing countries.
So there's much more that we're going to be doing with security. Really appreciate everything that you've done. The Deep Blue Sea project, it's one of those that it's already providing tangible results and tangible outcomes, and we want to learn more from it to see how better we can assist. I'm very impressed with the Blue Economy Policy 2025 that you have adopted. I would invite you to share with IMO the next steps, again, because these would allow us to develop additional projects, or at least the projects that we have in place will help us to see what else we can do to assist in the implementation of your national policy. You are a member of the Green Voyage together. We do need the national action plan, because then we can utilize the national action plan with your policy and start looking how much funding we can bring for specific projects that we can then develop in relation to achieving the net zero for 2050 and other areas of the development of the blue economy for Nigeria.
IMO stand as an intermediary between Maritime Academy of Nigeria and the agency responsible for shipping practice in Nigeria to actually ensure that we cadets, upon graduation, we cadets actually have here to do our sea time.
The issue of sea time has been a major concern to us, especially to the Honorable Minister. And since last year, we have been exploring possible solutions. What we have agreed on now is to work with various shipping companies, both international and domestic shipping companies, so that we can ensure that at least on every ship, on every vessel, they will be able to allocate some positions for our trainees.
Marketing the academy, marketing the results, the growth, the improvement, how it's a state-of-the-art academy, and you know, it is actually, we work with the way that you perform that will demonstrate the qualities of the academy, because we can actually put a good one. We can say it. But tomorrow, if then you go to the ship and at the end you don't perform, they're going to turn around and say, well, it's the academy. The academy didn't prepare them properly.
It is important for us to build capacity, and the best way to do it is this kind of institute. Again, we should encourage our youths to know what maritime is all about. There are several opportunities, several.
Part of the 4 pillars of NIMASA is capacity building. That mandate, I'm proud today that we can see what we have done so far.
Bringing maritime into a university that caters for 50,000 students immediately makes that connection with shipping, something that we are struggling with to attract the younger generation, the new talents. But now that you have it here, you immediately create and establish that link for everyone else to see the great numbers of opportunities that this incredible sector provides.
The Institute is strategically positioned to undertake cutting-edge and impactful research that addresses emerging challenges and trends in the maritime sector.
A lavish dinner reception was also hosted upon conclusion of the working visit, which had industry stakeholders in attendance.
Your Excellency, by honoring us, you and with your presence in Nigeria, we feel very privileged and motivated to do more in contributing to the development of maritime industry.
Your visionary leadership and commitment to advancing safe, secure, and environmentally sustainable shipping continue to inspire stakeholders across the global maritime industry. As the IMO remains at the forefront of shaping policies that foster growth, innovation, and inclusivity in the maritime sector.
The visit served to strengthen Nigeria's position at the IMO, where the country has consistently advocated for Africa's interests and sustainable maritime development. With Nigeria seeking re-election into Category C of the IMO Council, the visit was also seen as a significant diplomatic boost for Nigeria.
What we are trying to achieve is to enhance the safety of lives within our water, enhance maritime security within our waters, and environmental protection as our main goal. So, as we rightfully said, we are operating on an hybrid personnel level, making sure all major security agencies are well represented under this project. This system gives us real-time all the vessels present within our water and whatever activity each of these vessels is doing. And over the years, you can see the drastic reduction, because from 2019, we're able to reduce to 6 in 2021 due to collaboration between our security agencies and involving the stakeholders, not just in Nigeria for intelligence, but across the regional Gulf of Guinea region. We've been able to achieve improved safety, economic growth, and then operational efficiency. How will the project be sustainable? This comes from the executive level, from the presidency, and making it part of his mandate of his renewed hope agenda. He has seen the importance of the maritime sector, which is why he is calling for more investment in the maritime industry. And this vision he has passed down to the Honorable Minister, who has come up with a policy on marine and blue economy, which is what our Director General is also carrying on, not only on the policy level, and also ensuring that even the human capacities are as well developed to ensure Nigeria takes adequate and well-informed use of the resources within our water. The deep blue is just to bring sanity into our water. We're just here to try to provide adequate security and safety of our maritime domain. And we need all hands to continue to be on deck to ensure we achieve our mandate and fulfill our purpose in Nigerian waters. Thank you.
Introducing the new face of the Nigerian Maritime Administration and Safety Agency, NIMASA. We are charting the direction for a maritime and regulating the industry for a better, bigger, and more economically stable Nigeria. Evolved to serve you better. We are NIMASA. New face, rejuvenated service. NIMASA, changing the tides in your favor.
As part of celebrations marking Nigeria's 65th Independence Day, the Nigerian Maritime Administration and Safety Agency, in partnership with Travel In Booking Limited through its Green Project Foundation, the Lagos State Waste Management Authority, and other environmental stakeholders, organized a beach cleanup exercise at the Lekki Phase 1 shoreline near the Ikoyi Link Bridge. Driven by Travel In's corporate social responsibility objective to promote sustainable tourism, the event brought together volunteers, government officials, environmental advocates, and concerned citizens to rid the shoreline of plastic waste, debris, and pollutants that threaten marine biodiversity and the aesthetic value of Nigeria's coastal areas. Leading the exercise was Mr. Hiki Dimowo, Director of Marine Environment Management at NIMASA, representing the Director General of the agency. He was joined by Mr. Owolabi Oyetesu, Assistant Director of Advocacy at LOMA, and Mrs. Oma Nnorom, Managing Director and Founder of Travel In Booking Limited and the Green Project Foundation.
The essence of today's event is very significant for a number of reasons. One, it shows collaboration in action. Collaboration, how do I mean? The private sector, the Lagos State government, NIMASA, NTA, and LOMA are actively involved in this exercise. Ultimately, what we see is that you have people coming together to address marine litters and plastic litters in the waters. And this is incidentally a crucial thing, a crucial plank of the DG's policy framework going forward. The DG has emphasized to the Marine Environment Management Department that he wants the issues of plastic litters and marine litters addressed. And this is a first step. Going forward, we'll be doing more of this. We'll have sensitization events, we'll have cleanups.
We want everybody to imbibe the culture of, number one, raising that culture of making sure that their shoreline is promptly evacuated. Once there are issues and people are not, if you are evacuating and it is LOMA or the PSP operator evacuating your waste here that is not coming promptly, you can call and complain to LOMA by calling the LOMA toll-free line 070-8060-1020. You understand? Today, we are having this collaboration effort is aimed at raising the consciousness in this corridor and everyone in this neighborhood to making sure that the shoreline is always clean.
Today, we are doing our CSR, which is on ocean plastic cleanup. And we are at Wole Olateju. This is a popular area where we have most tourists take boat ride. The aim of us being here today is to clean most of the debris and plastic that has come to the shorelines and is making tourism not pleasant for most of our tourists. And our aim is to make sure that we create the awareness for everybody to begin to be conscious on the plastic pollution on our environment and our climate.
Introducing the new face of the Nigerian Maritime Administration and Safety Agency, NIMASA. We are charting the direction for a maritime and regulating the industry for a better, bigger, and more economically stable Nigeria. Evolved to serve you better. We are NIMASA. New face, rejuvenated service. NIMASA, changing the tides in your favor.
Welcome to the future of maritime labor administration in Nigeria. Introducing the NIMASA Maritime Labor e-Platform, a smart, integrated digital system designed to revolutionize how we register, manage, and verify maritime labor services across the nation. For the first time, stakeholders can seamlessly register, renew documentation, and verify credentials, all from the comfort of their devices, anytime, anywhere in the world. The Maritime Labor e-Platform is built with efficiency and transparency in mind. It ensures real-time access to services, secure data management, and automated compliance monitoring aligned with international best practices. The platform's core objectives include providing a one-stop hub for all maritime labor documentation and verification, maintaining a centralized, real-time national database of maritime professionals and employers, generating accurate data for planning, policy formulation, and performance evaluation, enhancing regulatory compliance through automated tracking systems. More than just a portal, it's a game changer. This initiative is improving the ease of doing business in Nigeria's maritime sector by streamlining processes, reducing paperwork, and eliminating delays. It positions NIMASA as a forward-thinking regulator, leveraging technology to drive innovation and build trust within the industry. By embracing digital transformation, NIMASA is not just catching up, it is setting the pace. The management of NIMASA, led by Dr. Dayo Muberiola under the supervision of the Ministry of Marine and Blue Economy, developed this portal to enhance the competitiveness of Nigeria's maritime workforce, contribute to national economic growth, and strengthen Nigeria's standing as a global maritime leader. The NIMASA Maritime Labor e-platform. Efficient, transparent, secure. Log on today and be part of a smarter maritime future. Welcome to the future of maritime labor administration in Nigeria.
That's all we have for you on today's episode. Thanks for watching and hope you enjoyed every bit of it. The last quarter of the year is always marked with a potpourri of activities. So from all of us here at NIMASA this week, we pray as you go about your daily activities. May the wind of fortune guide you and the tides of success lift you. I remain your anchor on the program, Moyioluwa Olutayo. Bon voyage.